Welcome back to the Whatnauts Reactor Core number 52. My name is Kyle Springer and I am joined by Melissa Wilkinson. Melissa, are you excited to talk about the penultimate episode of Marvel's What If?
Yes. Kyle, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't excited. Yes.
Well, obviously. Maybe you didn't 52. Like it.
We've hit a whole deck of cards worth of episodes now, Kyle.
We sure did. Yeah. Yeah, we just got done doing our reactions to Star Wars Visions. Me and Ignacio did that in a 3-part series.
Big. I haven't been here for those. I'm like, when did we get to 52? I was just here last week.
We were at 49. This was supposed to be 50. What are you doing, Kyle? We did our reactions to Star Wars Visions. You guys can go check that out here on YouTube or as a podcast on all podcast services. But tonight, it's Marvel night. It is Marvel's What If. Number 8 is the one we're at.
Yes.
The penultimate episode. I'm excited for this one. This one, Melissa, got me hype. This one was good.
Yeah,
I liked this one a lot.
I
am stoked. Game changer, indeed. What were your spoiler-free kind of general thoughts at first here?
Well, the initial question of this episode is, what if Ultron won? We truly are in the age of Ultron and not just in the 4 days of Ultron, however much time that occupied in the movie.
The weekend of Ultron.
Yeah, weekend at Ultron's. So, instead of Vision being Vision, he's, it's Ultron's soul inside a Vision body. And then he goes around and he collects all the Infinity Stones, and he's the most powerful being in the known universe.
Yeah.
In all universes. Any.
Yeah. So he gets the Infinity Stones, and that was we knew Ultron or Ultravision. I don't know. I think is what kind of the internet has been calling him.
Yeah.
But he's Ultron. He gets the Infinity Stones, and that's been the big speculation thing for this past week of how did he get the Soul Stone? Who did he have to sacrifice to who does Ultron love? Right? That he has to give up to do all of that. And we find out here that's not how he got the stone at all. Thanos shows up. He already has all of the stones except the Mind Stone.
Yeah, can he yoink it out of his head?
Yeah, Thanos just gets chopped in half immediately by Vision's mind laser.
I love it.
Sorry. You don't get to exist here. This is my world. And so, he takes the stones and has them all there. And then, he destroys the world. He destroys the known universe. And then he's a sad robot. He's so lonely. Melissa, he's so sad.
Okay, I'll go read him a story and give him a granola bar and see if he feels better.
He'd like that. I'm sure he'd like that. And then he'd kill you.
And then I'll take care of him until his dad, Tony Stark, comes to pick him up.
Right, yeah. So he's kind of left by himself, and he doesn't really know what to do. And that's when the Watcher is sitting there man, another sad story. What do you know? End of the universe. Oh, well, I guess there's not much I can do since I just watch.
Yeah.
And that's when Ultron has his Doctor Strange moment of just huh? Who is that? Who's speaking? And he ends up finding out that there's more than one universe. That there's multiple universes.
Yeah.
He's on the hunt for the Watcher.
He destroyed everything in his own universe except for Clint and Natasha and one Zola computer. I think those are the only living non-Ultravision entities. Yeah, and then he's like, wait a minute. I can just go to a different universe and break their stuff? I have purpose again.
After party in the next universe. Here we go. He ends up hunting down the Watcher to kind of challenge him and defeat, because in a sense the Watcher is just kind of making sure nothing bad happens. He's just watching. I don't know how else to describe
it. Yeah, he watches. There's one bit that's really funny where he sees that like Ultron can like turn around and see him, and it's the
You're just like,
he's just staring through like one of his crystals or whatever, and then he just says, "What the hell was that?" It was so funny to hear Uatu say hell. I didn't know that option was on the table.
Welcome to hell, indeed, Uatu. He's surprised that Ultron can see him, especially since he's this computer, right? I think he mentions something along the lines of like he reaches a level of unconsciousness or of consciousness that he didn't know he had somehow, some way. We don't really know exactly what that means, but yeah, I think having all of those stones made him, or must have made him, this like Nexus like being or something, because he gets in a fight with Uatu, which was really cool.
Yes,
Uatu has battle armor, apparently, which was kind of wild.
It's so anime.
It really is. And then
I only watch like 3 animes a year, so it stood out to me a lot.
and when Ultron is punching him, he punches him through universes.
Yeah.
So things change. That was so cool. I loved that. That I think had to have been my like favorite bit of the thing. Just every time he hit him, the like buildings changed, the people changed. It was all like similar structures and skylines, but it's like, here's one that's like all Wakanda. Here's one that's old castles. Here's one that's who knows. And that whole fight, I loved it. I thought that whole fight was wild. That was a good one. But yeah, you mentioned it. One of the things that is still existing out there is Armin Zola, who, Melissa, I know you love a good Armin Zola appearance in
like
the MCU.
Him a lot. I just love when a consciousness is a computer, and I love that that's his choice. Like that's like nobody cursed him. He didn't get trapped there. As far as I remember, and I don't know all the details, but I don't know his interior life, but it seems like he's like, nah, I want to be a bunch of code. I just want to be a matrix, a bunch of green ones and zeros on like a CRT screen in a basement. This is my retirement plan. I don't want to be a man anymore.
Yeah, I liked the inclusion of him a lot. I thought that was an interesting choice. The fact that, he is this computer, he is this intelligence, but he's been offline. So he hasn't been infected by Ultron yet. And we get to see Uatu like trying to intervene, just being like, Clint, it's in the other box. Damn it, the other box.
I love that this is the moment that truly makes Uatu reconsider, like, this might be a moment where I need to intervene. And all that really needs to happen is that Clint has to open a manila folder. And I don't even know
he has to find the one that says Armin Zola.
Right. How would he intervene? Are you just going to like reach your hand through? There's just going to be like a hand that's like waving a folder at Clint.
Knock it off the shelf a bit. Yeah.
Right. What would this look like if you did? But instead we just get Uatu, big mystical Uatu standing there like he's John Hammond encouraging the dinosaur to like break out of its egg. Like, come on, you can do it. You're almost there.
Almost. But that's the thing. Like, how much does he actually know about Armin Zola? Or how much does
he knows everything
Hawkeye
about
know?
everything?
No.
Hawkeye. Yeah, I
Watcher,
don't know.
yes, but
right.
Hawkeye, like, would Hawkeye have if he had looked in that thing, would he have just like gone past like, I don't know who the fuck Armin Zola is, and then like move on?
Yeah, I don't know if he reads like the other Avengers case reports. I don't know if they have like a briefing where after Winter Soldier, they like called the rest of the Avengers like, all right, Clint, Bruce, everybody, this is what we got up to. This is our new friend, Sam. Sam's going to be around a lot now.
Yeah, they did certain things, right? They did introduce him to Sam, but like, how much briefing goes on there, especially.
Do the Avengers have a Slack? This is the question.
Do they have a Discord channel? Right. We put a lot of hard work into the shows that we make, and yes, we make multiple different shows here at the Whatnauts, and we'd love it if you would check them all out. You can find out more information on our website at thewhatnauts.com, as well as your favorite podcasting platform of choice. When you type in the Whatnauts, all of our shows will pop up right there. Just don't forget to give us a nice rating and review if you like the shows. If you want to support what we do here at The Whatnauts, patreon.com/The Whatnauts is the best place to do that. You can support us for as little as $1 a month. You can get all kinds of exclusive content at the $3 tier. You can also get a shout out and thank you on all of our shows at the $5 tier. You can support us on Twitch by subscribing to our channel at twitch.tv/The Whatnauts, and we would love to have you all join us for our live streams and talk with us in the chat. And lastly, we have merch. If you want to grab yourself a shirt or a sweatshirt or a mug or something else, go to thewhatnauts.com/store to pick up some merch today. Good stuff. Yeah, but eventually Natasha finds it, so they install they install Zola into an Ultron bot to have him take over to hopefully infect Ultron, but that's when they find out that he's in another universe.
Right.
And
I love how they do this. Like the code, it's not like on a USB drive. It's on like a spear or something. It's this glowing
his
spear
USB
that Clint has.
arrows.
Right! A USB arrow. And Clint has to, like,
it was
stick
upside
it into
down.
the computer.
Another one.
And he's talking to Zola and he's like, this might hurt. Or maybe it won't. I don't know how this works. It just jams it in there.
Jams it in. Hopefully
Clint
it was
is checked
USB-C.
out. Yeah, and he has an excuse because his entire family and everyone he knows besides Natasha is dead.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun though, but I did like the kind of like mirrored moment, the more emotional moment where Clint is the one that dies and let's
appreciate
go.
That.
It mirrors the whole Soul Stone moment in game there. I liked that a lot. That was a good scene going out with a bang.
Although the one in Endgame is like such an act of love from Natasha to Clint and his family, to all the Avengers, to everyone she's known. Whereas in this episode, Clint's just like, I'm tired. Natasha, you just let me go.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, but I mean, I think that scene is still informed by what
it is.
We know, right?
Yes,
like we have our
It
own.
is designed to be like a mirror to that, yeah, but it doesn't have like this exact same emotional punch to it.
But we have our own baggage. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think that's when Uatu gets his butt whooped as he's trying to figure things out. For a moment there, I thought that's the thing. They keep calling him the Watcher. They don't call him Uatu. I have to point that out. I don't think they've once said his name is Uatu. So I was wondering, I was like, I wonder if this is a different Watcher. Like, what if this one dies and the one that we just saw
3?
Yeah. What 3? Yeah. But like the one that we've seen in most of the show, if that is Uatu, that might help explain him being like when he saw Ultron show up in Party Thor, and he's just like, oh shit, like he reacted to that in a way to be to make it seem like I thought I took care of you, or I wasn't expecting this. So like somehow like it, like he didn't necessarily seem familiar with him, but he just it was unexpected.
Familiar with everything. I think it's unexpected the fact that like it could have been anybody who like walked over the horizon. It's the fact that he just didn't see the arrival coming. I didn't think it was like, oh, I've never seen this entity. I don't know who this is.
He could be familiar, but if he is familiar, what the hell is he doing just like watching all of these other universes and being like, let me show you this sad tale over here? Like, I think
he knows how the story starts and he's like, I know this is normally heartbreaking, but maybe this is the one where it isn't. Maybe he's gone to like the last universe that starts that way. And he's like, if Clint doesn't pick up the right folder, I've got no universes left to watch. I need my shows. Where are my stories?
Right. Have to get my entertainment. So my theory is that the stuff that happened in Ultron happened first. Like, if we were to lay all of these out chronologically per se, I know they're all in separate universes, but I think the stuff that happened with Ultron winning maybe happened first, and that's why he's familiar with him, which would then explain him. I mean, he watches all of this stuff anyways, but we could explain it with like, he's now watching out for certain characters he can pluck out to form some kind of Avengers team to fight him or to somehow stop him. So yeah, maybe this is technically all happening at once, but
certainly
maybe to kind of like,
that's how time goes,
to like actually make this into more of a narrative story. Yeah, maybe this happened first, but who knows?
Yeah. Oh, I think next episode's gonna pull it all together, because at the end of this one, he goes to Doctor Strange. The spooky Doctor Strange. We're getting
Listen, he's so lonely. He's by himself too.
I know. I'm gonna make everybody a cookie. Just hold on. I'll read him. I'll read him Grey's Anatomy. I'll read him a long medical textbook about the spine. His favorite book.
Let me tell you a tale of Dr. House.
He only likes stories about other doctors exclusively. Don't give him a lawyer. He doesn't care.
So he goes to the Doctor Strange that has been trapped in his own universe after absorbing all these monsters and demons, after after using the time stone to try and save Christine from dying. And he's just like, hey, so Ultron has all the Infinity Stones, all of them. That sucks. I need your help. And Doctor Strange is like, hey, I want you to say it. Like, you're about to break your oath here. Like, I just want you to know that you've been watching me this whole time, and you could have helped.
Right. Which is such an arrogant move. That's such like old school
petty.
Doctor
I love
Strange.
It.
I also think it's funny that like now these two are like all that each other has in the universe. They're like the only other entity that can see them. So like, they got to take jabs at each other. Who else is there?
Exactly. Yeah, in a weird way, I do kind of like the fact that he made him say it. Like, because when you think about it, like, this is a big deal for the Watcher, right? Like, he took an oath. This is what his species does throughout the universe. Like, they watch things, right? That's all they do. They don't intervene. So the fact that this Watcher is about to break that oath and intervene is a big deal and could change things. Like, we don't necessarily know what the ramifications will be of like if he does intervene, like why did they take that oath there? Like, what was there an example of someone intervening in the past, and that serves as like a cautionary tale of like, hey, we're so powerful, like we should not intervene in this stuff here.
If you
what
say
happened with all that?
stop to somebody, your voice will just yell them over. They can't even hear you. You're too cosmic, Watu. Step back.
Yeah.
I have been wondering, like, at what point, as he gets so agitated about dare I intervene, and there's this threat of Ultron coming to like literally pummel him through a dozen galaxies and universes, is another Watcher going to show up? Like, does he have like a brother who's like, hey, do you need a hand? Looks like things are pretty rough over here in your corner. Or like, if he does intervene, is somebody else going to come over and like scold him? Like, who's in charge of him is what I'm wondering.
Oh no, it's What for? Oh no.
What 1, the Prime.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm interested in that as well. Do we happen to know what the final one is called?
No.
One next week? No.
No.
I'm wondering
as far as
if it's
I haven't heard
simply
any of these. I haven't heard
episode
any of
titles
these
until
names
it's out.
before like that Wednesday morning when I look at Disney Plus.
I'm wondering if this last one is simply just going to be called "What If the Watcher Intervenes."
I like that.
And I think that would be really, really, really neat. It's simple as these things kind of are. I mean, it might
What
also
if
be like
teamwork.
Right, yeah, it might be like, what if the Avengers were multiversal or something? I don't know. But yeah, I think what if the Watcher intervenes would be a great title for that. Because, yeah, we don't necessarily know what these ramifications will be and how this will affect the live action stuff. Exactly. Because there is precedent in the comics for Uatu to intervene. I'm not super familiar with all of that stuff, but he has been known to be like a little nudge here, you know? There is also a Marvel event book that is a murder mystery where the victim is Uatu, where Uatu gets murdered. Yeah, so who knows? Maybe down the road, the season 2 finale is like, what if Uatu dies, or like who killed the Watcher? And if you guys are interested in checking that out, it is called Original Sin. You guys can go do all of that stuff. So there you go. But
nice,
Melissa.
Yeah.
What are you hoping for in the finale here?
Well, who are we gonna get? We're gonna have Uatu. We're gonna have Dark Strange, Captain Carter, Party Thor, Star-Lord, T'Challa. I'm not quite sure who else is gonna be added in that. Maybe like Black Panther, Killmonger. Maybe Scott's floating head.
That'd be fun. Yeah, I think we might get some odds and ends characters. I think because have we seen the Avengers thing where it is like we see Gamora and T'Challa and all of that stuff?
No, we have not yet.
We could see Gamora here on this.
I love Gamora.
Could see Nebula. Yeah. Who knows? We could see Pepper Potts in an Iron Man suit. I don't know.
Yeah, give us rescue.
Yeah,
more rescue. Yeah. I wouldn't say no.
I would love to see that. I would love to see zombie Thanos.
Yeah,
somehow
he's still out there.
He's
Regular
still out
Thanos
there.
got
Once
cut
revenge.
in half, but zombie's still out there. Yeah.
I wonder if zombie Thanos is no. Do we know? I don't know. I was gonna say like, what if zombie Thanos is that, but that's not. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh well.
Original.
Yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of people we could see. I'd love to see Howard the Duck somehow fighting.
Yes!
Like, give me more Howard the Duck. Right, just sitting there with his martini, like running through all the chaos, like the one dude from Jurassic World.
Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah,
literal Jimmy Buffett running around with 2 margaritas.
Yeah.
I
would love
give
to
us
see Howard the Duck, but that
Howard and Mrs. the Duck. Yes.
Yeah. Exactly. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Other things I want to say before we wrap up. I like that we got this, like, probably the last time we'll ever see, like, Clint and Natasha together being friends.
Aw.
Even if it was, like, a bummer because his family dies, and she tries to make a joke, and he's like, you have to stop that. I'm not going to let you make any of this fun. I'm going to be sad over here looking through file folders.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I liked...
This was a good one.
Yeah, and I liked Ultron taking a big gobble out of a universe.
Yeah,
like,
very
real,
Galactus-like.
Right? I hope that's literally how he does it. He does like a literal chomp. Is that what he does in the books? I don't know. I've never seen him eat a planet. I just know that he does.
He like consumes it more, I think, of like absorbing it, like but I don't know exactly. I would like to see him in a scene like Ed, Edd and Eddy when they have the jaw breakers inside their mouth, right?
I want him to take a big space knife and space fork, cut it up into slices. I want to know if he has cosmic condiments.
Cereal. Just a bunch of planets he's eating.
Absolutely. That's got to be a variant cover somewhere.
It has to be, yeah.
I'm excited for gobbling up planets. I think that'll be fun.
Yeah. I would like to see...
the last time we get to see it.
I would like to see some more Spider-Man. I don't think... Did we see Spider-Man with the cloak of levitation yet?
Yeah,
was he
like
in the zombie
Wasp
one?
puts it on him. Doesn't she?
That was in the
and she's like,
zombie one,
you
right?
look good. I think so.
Okay, I was going to say maybe we could see more of him in there. But I would also...
It would be nice to see him again. Yeah.
To be honest, I would like to see some more villains that are joining the fight, and not ones that are like, it's an alternate universe where they're good. No, I still want them to be like, these are the bad guys, of still being like, you idiot, I live in this universe. Like, I want to like
I want it to be like a real forgettable villain. Like, this is Whiplash from the universe where, like, Whiplash is a very serious threat.
I could say that, or just like, I would like to see like Hobgoblin or Sandman. Like, give me more, like, bring back Mysterio. Hell yeah, bring back Mysterio. That'd be awesome.
Good place for Mysterio. I do want a squad of just like all the sea-level villains. It's just Whiplash and Darren Cross.
Though I don't know how the Spider-Man stuff works in animation. How much crossover can work there. But oh well, who knows? Mm-hmm. I'm excited for the finale next week.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good one, I think. I'm hype. I was really excited
about
a fun
ride.
This one. Yeah, this one has been good indeed. Melissa, where can the people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Wilkywit. That's WILKYWIT. And listen to my other podcast, Saturday Morning Obscurities.
There you go. If you guys want to follow me, I'm at Kyle Springer on Twitter. If you guys want to follow all of the stuff that we do here at the Whatnauts, we are at the Whatnauts on Twitter. So go like, share, subscribe. You guys know the deal. It's the same no matter what multiverse you are in. Hit that button, smash that bell. You guys know the deal. Big shout out to all of our Patreon supporters, especially those at the $5 tier and above. So thank you to Sam. We appreciate you. We love you a lot. Thank you for not taking over the universe and wiping out all of the existence. Thank you. But with that wraps up our reactions to this Marvel's What If. We'll be back next week for the finale, so get excited. Until then, bye.
Bye.